So if you just take a couple of deep breaths, and just come to rest in a comfortable position wherever you are. Just kind of sit, if you're able to sit at rest. As if you've put everything down. You've laid the bags down, laid the thoughts down, laid all expectations down. You've laid down any things you think you know. You're just sitting, you're just resting, okay? And just begin to observe the rise and fall of the breath. You're not forcing anything here. You're not making the breath. You're just watching it happen. So it's literally as if you are in the movie theater. It's all dark, it's nice and comfortable. There's nothing else to do. There's no place you need to be. And you're just watching. You're just watching this movie unfold. Allowing everything to be as it is. Now, this particular movie doesn't just have visuals and sound. It also has other things which come into your perception. And that's okay. These could be sensations, feeling the breath fill your lungs and the cool air as it leaves your nose. Or it could be a thought that pops up about the past or the future, something that you feel you have to do, or some kind of judgment, or just an instinctual arising of thoughts. And these are all just part of the movie. You're not required to do anything here. You're just allowing everything to be as it is. And you have a very loose focus in this seat, in this resting seat of awareness. You're not tightly focused on just the sound, or tightly focused just on the sensation, or tightly focused following all the thoughts. Just as in the movie theater, you are taking it all in. Feeling the feelings, observing the thoughts, sensing the sensations, and hearing the sounds. It's all just happening. Now, nothing bad can happen in this seat of awareness that you're sitting in right now. And you can't do this wrong. You can't do it wrongly. There's no incorrect way to do this. Literally every single thing that you are aware of that is happening in this movie right now is perfect, is supposed to happen. and is beyond your control. So those random thoughts that pop up, totally okay. That strange sensation of your awareness been pulled towards a particular part of the body, like the feeling of your feet on the floor or your hands touching one another, totally okay. Maybe an external sound that you hear starts to trigger something. The mind hears something, thinks, oh, I wonder what that means. Is that, tries to interpret the input, identify it, and then tries to develop a sense of what that means to the individual. All of that's okay. You didn't ask for any of that to happen. It's just happening as you're watching the movie. It's just part of the movie. When you're in the cinema, in the real world, you don't argue with the characters. You don't, if a character drives by in a motorbike, you don't try and run out of the cinema to follow the motorbike. You don't argue with the sound that comes out of the speakers in the movie and say, this is not right. I resist this. You just welcome it all. And that's all you're doing. If indeed it is a doing it all, you're just allowing everything to be as it is. And you'll start to notice a settling, almost like a snow globe that's been shaken and then set down to rest. That agitation on the level of thought, the level of the body, and the level of the world gently settles as you sit here, just allowing everything to be as it is. You're not trying to stop this. You're not trying to empty the mind. You're not trying to focus on the breath or any particular thing. You're literally not trying to do anything. You're just watching. So you'll notice a gentle calm begins to descend. There's no place else you need to be. Nothing else you need to do right now. This is perfect. Now notice also how we didn't enter into this meditation with any kind of objective. No objective, no goal. We weren't trying to initiate a particular way of meditating, or we weren't trying to get any particular type of experience. We literally just sat down and just said, let's watch. Let's see what happens. And you may feel a sense of lightness, like a weight has been lifted. Your mind, in answer to this, may initially increase its activity. But surely, says the mind, there must be something to do here. Am I doing this correctly? Am I doing this well? What am I witnessing right now? Why do I feel this way? This is the mind it is not you, because you are observing it. It's just another part of the movie as you sit here allowing everything to be as it is. And as you sit here allowing everything to be as it is, you'll come to recognize that the breath has been breathing itself, that the mind has been creating thoughts itself, and that the world, any sensory perceptions you have, even with eyes closed, sounds or sensations of exterior objects, or even parts of your body touching another part of your body, all of that has just happened. You didn't create any of it. You didn't ask for it. It's all just going on. Not without you, but right in front of you. In these moments, you've not had to think about any of these things in order for them to occur. You've not had to develop an action plan to sense the feelings or to observe the thoughts. It's all just happening. As you allow everything to be as it is. Now you can repeat this practice on a daily basis. It's a meditation without meditation. It's truly an open arms welcoming of all that is. There's no objective. There's no particular way to do it or not to do it, because everything that happens as you are observing this is okay. And what you may come to realize is you quickly blur the line between meditation and life, until perhaps you realize there is no line at all. And you can allow everything to be as it is in your everyday life without needing to sit or close your eyes. The mind may take control, may believe it's making decisions, may try and choose thoughts. All of that's okay. But you, awareness, are always just allowing everything to be as it is.